Hello everybody! And once again, it is Ran. We are playing with our fans for the last time. For the night at least. Reason why is because I started getting tired of domination. Because as a domination player, there's only so much a dom you can play before you start getting toxic yourself. And I was reaching that point because I was starting to feel big about myself, so I asked if Green would tank so that I could have fun with my carries, because I still have a lot of carries I need to max. Well, Artemis. Not a lot, but three at least. And Artemis, I wanted to play. So, here I am, playing it. And while we're queuing up, actually, I'm gonna take time out to actually do a public service announcement for some things. Primarily being that when you see me in matches and when you see me in games, just say hi. Just say hi. Because one of the things that has been primarily happening a lot is people have been PMing me during games when they see my videos, or people who have heard about me through other people, either through my connections as a streamer and as an uploader, or the times where people see me do amazing things in games like pull off perfect pelicans, and they basically tell me how much of a noob I am, how much I'm fake, I'm not real, I'm not the best, I don't deserve anything that I'm doing, and I'm a poser and I need to die in a lake of fire. That's basically what people have been doing recently. And it's been in the last week or so. Just as a reminder, I'm just a guy. I mean, I'm an owner of a company, and I'm also an owner of the entertainment group that is a focus group inside of that company. And I'm also the main commentator and contributor to those groups, as both the production company itself and as the entertainment group that create the videos and things in there. But at the end of the day, I'm still a guy. So to have people who are raging against me, I don't know why. I think it's because they want drama. I honestly think that's what it is. They want drama, and honestly, the only way they seem to get it is by hitting on me, raging at me. Okay. But, that's all I have to really say about that. But, moving on to the match itself, this match is actually another case where my extreme skills make them rage quit again. And actually, this is one of the better games that I play as Athena, well, not Athena, but as Artemis, rather, because I actually make very good aggressive use of my 1. In a few cases, there are some mix-ups and some things that happen on the side lanes, mostly against Toonbots and Thanatos, that make me think, wow, I am the herp. I am the herp of the derp. I am the greatest derp. Greatest. But, if I'm really saying anything at all, that is anything at all, oh man, you could have gotten that. All you had to do was just teleport to him. Oh well. But yeah. People who don't know about carries, one of the few things I like to do with them in domination is I like to show how very powerful they can be when you play them conservatively or when you play them aggressively. Predominantly, it's when you play them aggressively. A lot of people seem to assume that carries are only good for full damage, and that's it. That is not true. You can actually play them very, very aggressive at times. Especially for Artemis, because her ultimate basically gives her CC clearing and is a free stun and bait for a 4-1-2-3 combo. The Colonian boar, or the Nemean, I don't really know what we call it anymore, but it's a boar. Her boar is the main reason why when you think of carries, and you think of the greatest classic carries, you think Artemis. Because when Artemis was, or actually not Artemis was, Artemis is one of the 5 original permanently free gods. Having her is basically having the capabilities of doing things enemies normally can't do. Like right there. I was able to juke him and basically set myself up to do a lot of damage to him because of how stubborn he wanted to be. He wanted to chase me for a stun. And so did Monkey right here. But as you can see, if you look very closely to the ticks that just happened on the screen, Monkey got caught in a 1. And he could not aggress on me even though he used his ultimate. So he couldn't pick it up. And even though Thanatos is somewhere, yep, he's on left. Even though Thanatos was around, Thanatos couldn't capitalize on the fact that I was over there. So he was very pissed. And this actually shows later because Thanatos goes out of his way to try to gank me with Hoombots because. And as you can see, they don't have a carry, and they also don't have a tank. So I can already tell you, just from looking, how this match is going to go. But a lot of people seem to assume that carries are just high-powered things that are meant to play as damage and are supposed to fall off and die, and that's the end of it. It's really not. Also, I really hate the fact that he was able to run away from that because my attack speed was not fast enough. But
An ally has been slain. Be right back. Defend right lane.
When I think about attack defense carries and how they normally get played, and the MOBA community as a whole, not just League of Legends, but the MOBA community as a whole.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. On my way.
When people think of attack defense carries, they like building them with a lot of damage items just for the sake of damage items.
Get out of this.
They don't really think past it for what it is. Like, for example, people want to play Artemis because boar. Basically that's why they want to play Artemis for. They want to play her for the free stuns that you get from your ultimate against the entire group. And they want to have pentakills all over because boar stun, boar stun, boar stun, boar stun. And when I play her to make her basic attack strong and to play her physical attack strong from the beginning. Which is really how you should play her. But most people never do because they don't want to. Which, understandably, I get that.
Be right back.
But, at the end of the day, she's not supposed to be built for all of this damage because sake of damage. She's really supposed to be built for things that make sense. For her, giving her Jotun's Wrath, as well as Ninja's Abi to give her full cooldown, is basically how you play her. Because you want to have that 4 out as often as possible. It just makes sense.
Attack middle lane.
Also,
Be right back.
pro tip to anybody, try not to talk to people while you're out in the open, or else things like this happen.
Has been slain.
Even though that happened, guess who arrived to the party? Bye, Thanatos! Bye, Thanatos! But, yeah. Things like that happen a lot when you're the attack defense carry. Mostly because the hunter's main power is being powerful enough to do what normally people can't do. Which is to kite the enemy at a distance so that they cannot get away from damage. Basically, that's your entire job. Make sure the enemy cannot get away from damage.
Your team has captured the middle obelisk.
With Artemis, this is more important than most things. And it's something that not a lot of people understand because they don't understand about the term disengagements. The reason that they don't is because most people who play MOBAs, they don't see anything past what it is. You know, they see a wave, they see an enemy, they're like, okay, I gotta kill those things, then I gotta kill that guy. That's what they see. Me, I see plans. I see intricate plans that I can enact at any one time. That make it capable for me to defend my allies and to win at what I want to do.
An ally has been slain.
And this for any hunter, but more so for
An ally has been slain. Your team has lost the left other. Slain an enemy. Cut you down.
even though I got the perfectness on that, there is nobody to say me what comes next.
You have been slain. An ally has been slain.
But on Artemis, she makes full use of the power of being able to disengage the enemy. Disengaging means that she can attack the enemy at any time, and she can also make them pay for anything that they do, trying to get away from her. Like right here. I got Hunbat's cornered, right? I know he's off on his own. So, to try to hurt me, he tries to do those things. And it don't work out for him. I'm able to murder him, and I get away scot-free, I believe. Yeah, I murder him, I get away scot-free because he tried his hardest to use his abilities to kill me, and he didn't think about, oh, maybe attacking me first off with the jump and then some basic attacks, and then finishing me off with his ultimate. But those are some of the things that people don't always consider. Artemis, she punished him for that, because I'm able to kill him in a way that made it impossible for him to do anything about it. Ooh, Spider tried for that one, she really did.
Attack left way! Attack left way! Attack left way! Yes!
But, yeah. Area of disengagements. Let's talk about that a little bit. Areas of disengagements are things that predominantly they make the enemy hurt a lot. Because it punishes them for attempting to attack you and then running away.
Okay.
Like what Hunbots did to me in the side lane. He tried to attack me, but he didn't think that one through first, and it made it possible for me to gank him badly. Same thing here again. Tries to engage me, but can't quite do it. And because he can't quite do it, and because I'm who I am, I have to make him hurt hard for it. He keeps pushing me, he keeps pushing me, keeps pushing me, he jumps over my head, and he gets punished for trying to jump over me.
Be right back. On my way.
Even though I could have killed Spider, I chose not to because I wanted to finish Jotun's Wrath. Even though, obviously, I don't get to.
On my way.
The area of disengagements is special only to the physical attack carries. The reason why is because only the carries have the power of building very strong basic attack damage and punishing the enemy at range. At range, meaning I can do many things, and many of these things that I can do are things that hurt a lot. Even though when I can do these things mean absolutely nothing in the long run. Especially like right there against Thanatos. Thanatos knew I have stuns, so he got Magi Blessing. Don't know why, because honestly it would be utterly useless against me because if I have Jotun's Wrath, I'm going to be rapid firing these things. And we also have an Athena. So, logic. But yeah, because I can do those things and he can't, he has to engage on me. And I was able to fend him off at a very good distance before I popped the board, so I was able to do stuff. And that's a good thing for me. Because that's why a lot of people have problems winning games when they try to go with melee-only classes. They have nobody who can shoot the distance between disengagement. They have nobody who can cross that no-man's zone between the people to do these things. And that is what makes people like Artemis very useful to have. Especially in domination. Because somebody's got to poke that obelisk, and somebody's got to kill those carries. But as always, I will have to see you guys next time. And as always, I'm Ren, and again, I do this for Bonus Stage Entertainment. So, well, with that said, good night, everybody.